I'm on the beautiful 8th hole here. It's a little bit into the wind. I'd like to hit the fairway, and I certainly don't want to leak one out to the right and hit a push slice or a slice. The swing key to make sure I don't do that is to make sure my swing is on plane. What do I mean by that? I mean that from the top of the backswing as I start down, I want the angle of the shaft to match where it was at address. So this angle here, I want to be able to match that as I come down. Now what might contribute to hitting the ball to the right is if that angle got more vertical. We use the term steep, but that would mean that the angle had got more vertical. What that would do is, as I'm swinging down on this more steep angle, the club head is a little bit more on the outside, the toe of the club is more up, that means the face is more open, and that creates this sharp descent onto the ball. It will make the ball have more spin, and it will send it off out to the right there. I won't hit it as far, could be a nice contact, but the ball will spin more and more than likely go to the right. So I want to get on a better swing plane. Now obviously the backswing can influence that. Funnily enough, if I take the club a little too flat and get the club what we term flat on the backswing with a flat plane, that can create the steep plane coming down. Now that doesn't mean I want to lift the club up on the backswing and raise my arms. What I want to do is swing back on a good plane here, so my angle of my shaft should match throughout the backswing. But most importantly, when I start down, I want to maintain this angle here. It's almost like my right palm is pointing a little bit more to the sky, and you can see if I've done it correctly, the angle of my shaft is coming down in the middle of my right arm here. It's not above my shoulder towards my neck and my ear, it's underneath my right shoulder. From there, I'm on an inside swing path. It encourages me to release the club on the inside, and that's what I'm looking for if I want to hit the draw. So let's give one a try here. Going to try and do a practice swing that can be helpful. And what I find is just lifting the club a little bit above the ground like so, and doing a swing where I'm holding the club head, 6-9 inches above the ground, and swinging that little bit flatter here on the backswing, and swinging that little bit flatter on the downswing. So I'm just trying to get that sense of the right palm a little more up to the sky. That's going to influence the swing path from the inside and give me the draw. So I've had that practice swing, take my setup, see if I can get my swing on good plane coming down. And I did. That came out absolutely beautifully, and I really felt the shallower angle of the shaft from the top of the swing there. I actually felt my right hand feel like it was pointing more to the sky, only fractionally though. That dropped the club down here, and I could tell by the ball flight the ball didn't have too much spin, and I got the draw. So just to recap, if you hit those high spinny shots that just leak a little to the right, they're pushes, they're push slices, that sort of ball flight, you're too vertical on your downswing. Make sure that your backswing is not whipping the club round here on the inside, because you're going to be opposing returns and you're going to come down steep. So we want to make sure that we do a nice backswing. And most importantly, as I start down in that first part of the downswing here, as I'm shifting forward, I'm just feeling the flatter angle of the shaft. If I do that, the path's on the inside, and that's what's going to give me that flatter ball flight, give me more distance when I hit the shot. So if you've been hitting those overspin drives, losing a little bit of distance and pushing them to the right, try the flatter swing plane and see if it's going to help your game too.